All right. This week we got Hadi Jafri back in the house or in the parking lot. We're in a Skirwin parking lot. We're smoking some shisha and
Drinking some green tea.
yeah, I'm drinking some double dark roast. And we're gonna do a different podcast this week. It's called Show Autopsy. We just talk about a show or a movie that we've watched. And yeah, this week's movie is Rough Night. How did you like it?
Uh, I thought it was pretty funny. I thought the
Really? I did, what? Okay. What did
one
you
one
you
second.
you
What can I?
legitimately found it funny? That's the weird part.
No man. So the thing is, like, there's when you're trying to watch a movie.
But you were entertained.
Oh yeah, I thought I was entertained big time. Yeah. Yeah. Like if I want to
How?
watch a movie after like a long day at work or just doing chores around the house.
But it was a dumb movie though.
Oh, it's definitely a dumb
Okay,
movie.
got you. Okay.
I wouldn't call it some sort of like Oscar nomination or anything like that. Nothing like that. But
But
I
didn't
thought
it annoy you?
Well, some of the acting was a bit over the top, I thought. But it wasn't realistic, obviously. It was.
But you didn't believe that body getting dumped over the penis on his nose and whatnot?
Well, I mean, it was not even like a really original story either. I thought it was pretty played out,
Hey,
the storyline.
don't stick to your that you love this movie.
I never said I loved it.
You
I just said it
liked
was
it.
entertaining.
Okay, that was it.
Yeah,
Nothing else.
no, I laughed at a few. You saw me laughing
Yeah,
at a
no,
few
you
of
were
the
laughing
scenes, right?
very hysterically. That was
I mean,
weird.
that's how I laugh.
I get it. No, but you laugh like that when you find it very funny.
I can't remember which scenes I laughed at now.
Most of them.
I'm trying to.
Most of them.
And I looked to my right, and
No,
you're
no,
staring at
no,
me
because you were
like a
laughing.
creep.
You were laughing at those lines, not even like the play comedy or like the stick comedy, whatever they
It was
call
like
it.
what do you call it? Physical comedy.
Physical
Oh,
comedy.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you were laughing at the lines.
Yeah, because some of the lines are not badly written. I can't
Oh
think
my
of any off the
goodness.
top of my head,
Neither can
but
I, but they were awful.
what do you think about the performances? Who do you think gave the best performance?
I
There
think the
was
fat girl's obviously I think the best one, cause I think that's all she.
what's her name? One day
Who
people will know
cares?
who
Yeah,
her name is. She's
yeah.
not even
I
that
know
fat. She's just a bit chubby. She's not fat. I wouldn't call
she's
her
not
fat.
fat, but she's on the verge. I think if she had like six more donuts, no one would cast her in a movie.
No, no, she doesn't need to be really good looking because she's a comedian, right? So
No, but she can be because there's other ones that are fatter, and I don't think that would go in that
no, the
role.
only one who I would say is a bit more overweight would be Rebel Wilson, right?
Oh no,
The
he's not.
blonde girl who's in Pitch Perfect. Have you seen that one?
No, I have not.
Who's in goddamn what else? Yeah. Bridesmaids? No, she wasn't the one. That was another overweight chick.
Yeah, cause if
Melissa McCarthy.
yeah, cause if you're a little bit more overweight than what she is, you have to put on a different kind of a performance.
No, if you're overweight, you're just the fat chick then at that point. No one takes you seriously.
Well, no, nobody took her seriously in this one either. But if you're fatter than what she was, you have to act differently.
Yeah, you act like all the jokes are about you basically. Like there'll be a lot of much more fat jokes. In this case, there were not any jokes that were about her weight in this
No
movie.
doubt. Yeah.
That's why I
Yeah.
tell you she's
Okay.
not considered fat. That's how I knew because there were
Right.
literally no, not just jokes, there were no observations about her
Wait.
physical type or whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
So that's how
But
you
they
know
did
for
make it.
sure.
But they did make it seem like she never got laid, which
Well,
whatever.
because
Because
I
she's
mean,
fat.
no, because her character was very like OCD and very organized and boring. If this chick was
And
like partying it up and like making jokes all the time and being carefree,
uh huh.
she would have been the.
But that wouldn't have fit the thing though.
Yeah, I know the storyline is
Okay.
different, but that's how. It wasn't
Okay, I
like she
see what
was
you're saying.
ugly.
Oh, okay. You don't
I
believe.
don't.
Okay.
No, she wasn't.
But that's the reason
Nobody
she
said she
never
was
got.
ugly.
No, but that was implied.
No, it was not.
Yes, it was. Come on,
Oh,
man.
Hassan, you're tripping out big time right
Oh,
now.
gee.
At least fucking focus on the movie for once.
All right. You know what was the weird thing about the movie
You go on then, yeah.
is that it just showed everything about women, like
Right.
all the stereotypes.
Like for example.
They're like they can't, like emotions take over.
I mean, that's
Uh,
not just a stereotype, I suppose.
okay, that is truth as well.
Yeah.
Right. But I mean, like, it's just like they can't think logically.
Yeah, that
Um,
was a bit annoying when they did that.
what
The whole like they can like nobody was able to think.
Yeah, it was weird because
Yeah.
I was like,
And
yeah.
like the guy at the end just comes and saves the day.
Oh no no no!
And the guy's high on all
Before
kinds of shit.
before they got to the end, like there's a dead guy. You're in the middle of a fucking thing, and they're talking about like, oh, you didn't come to a party, heartbreak, and I'm like, It's
And I
that
think it
guy.
was written by a woman too. I'm pretty
Written
sure.
woman and a man.
And the direction was a woman. I can't remember now.
The
Director.
director was I do not know.
Okay,
I
I'll
don't
look
know
it
the
up.
director.
I'll
If
look
you
it up.
want to,
Give me a
yeah,
second,
sure.
yeah. Because I feel like the director was a woman too, which would just be just sad to be honest, man.
Yeah, but the writing was like writing with thing that guy Hassan Minaj and Eric Andre,
Oh
all
yeah,
those
we
guys
didn't even talk
there.
about the guys yet. Oh
Yeah,
shit.
man. Well, okay, yeah. Let's just keep the focus on the girls. Yeah, it's just, oh man, made them
Oh,
look awful.
so it was directed by Lucia Aniello,
Okay, so
which
it
is the
was.
girl, which
Where's
is
the
a
girl?
woman, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I see.
And what do you think the rating is on Rotten Tomatoes? You saw it, right?
Is it 6.7?
No, on Rotten Tomatoes, it's 45%, which is
45,
not
yeah.
crazy bad.
Yeah, I don't
It's
know.
under 50, 45%.
I'm
Yeah.
just pissed that it made $27 million profit.
Well, it made I think 50 million or something. You said?
No, 27. Overall, it made, so the budget was 20 and it made 47. So 27 profit.
And on IMDb, it had a 5.2,
Right.
which is probably like all the guys are like, girls are not funny, fuck you, which is fair.
Yeah, probably. Or, I don't know.
Okay, so talking about these kind of movies, right? I saw a movie called Bad Moms. Have you seen that one?
Mm-mm.
I think that's a funnier movie than this.
Was your mom in there?
No, because she's a good mom.
Okay, got you.
Okay, not bad. Okay.
Alright.
But like, that movie I legitimately thought was pretty funny at times and much more entertaining even. So if you get
What was it about?
no, it's like the storyline was basically like it was about three mothers,
Okay.
right? You know Mila Kunis?
Yeah.
So Mila Kunis is in it. Do you
I
know?
don't think she's as hot as people make her out to be.
Well, she was hotter before. Now she's like.
I think she
no.
always looked like
The makeup is a bit much.
She always looked like a Russian prostitute.
That's not a bad thing.
No,
per
one
se.
that's on meth. Okay, a meth out Russian prostitute.
Jesus Christ. Okay, sure. I don't know we're gonna
Does
talk
she have
about
that look?
prostitutes now, but okay.
No. Okay, go on.
No, but like Mila Kunis is in it. Kristen Bell, do you know who that is?
Mm-hmm.
Kristen Bell is in it, and another girl. Her name is Catherine Hahn.
Okay.
So you'll know who that is when you see her face. So there's three mothers.
Uh-huh.
Catherine Hahn is supposed to be like the crazy mother
Okay.
that like she will swear all the time and she would do like crazy adventurous shit.
Oh, I see.
Like
okay.
you know the unhinged one.
Right.
She can do anything. What the fuck is she gonna do
Uh-huh.
next? Kristen Bell is that goody two shoes innocent mother,
Okay.
like the suburban housewife who was a child.
Right.
And Mila Kunis is like the single mom. No, she's the mother who's juggling her professional life because she's like a corporate like
Mhm.
hotshot,
Right.
and she has a kid. So it's like basically these three mothers they meet up, they randomly become friends,
Uh-huh.
and then they're like, yo, our lives are so boring.
Uh-huh.
We need to throw a party out on the town.
Right.
And then they do one of these things. So it's kind of like this movie,
Uh-huh.
like like 3-4 women just throwing a big party.
Right.
But that one I thought was much more entertaining than this.
What do you think about house husbands?
That's probably a really cushy gig to have.
Do you respect them?
Oh, 100%.
You do?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I feel like being a house husband is probably like, honestly, the the ballsiest thing, or you would say the lack of ballsiest thing
Okay.
a person could do.
Right.
Because being a house husband means that you're basically going against everything you're taught to do
Right.
in life.
Yeah.
But majority of the people who are house husbands are either because their wife has a better career than them.
Right.
So they're basically like, I have a career too,
Mhm.
but you clearly have a much better and more fulfilling and like you'll make more money and stuff.
Right.
So when a child is born, I will take a few years off and give the child the upbringing he or she deserves.
Right.
Rather than fucking putting a child in a daycare center,
Uh-huh.
which you see them like what for 2 nights,
Right,
like
right,
2
right.
hours a night,
Uh-huh.
and the guys at work and the women's at work.
Uh-huh.
In this way, the woman can like focus fully on her job,
Okay.
and the guy can take care of the child. So the guy gets to be an actual father figure, which
Okay.
is honestly very, very important in a kid's life.
Okay.
Which we never talk about that, right? But
Right.
and the kid, hopefully, will have a much better childhood than they would have had otherwise, bouncing from daycare to daycare. And the woman will have the career that she wanted. And then after the child is grown up, the woman can take a few years off, and the guy can go back into the career that he gave up. So it's like you're
Well, okay,
compromising.
but you're hoping that the guy goes back and the woman goes
No,
back.
I'm just saying that's basically the reason why people do that. It's not like some fucking hobo bum
No,
who's
no,
just
no,
staying
no,
at
but,
home.
no, but I know things like I know this one doctor woman and her husband just there. It's been like that for like
You can
past
just say a
35.
woman who's a doctor. You don't have to say doctor woman like a fucking superhero.
Okay, yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Sorry, go
yeah.
on.
Yeah, she so it's been like 30 years, and like she just works and he just stays home.
Right, because for her to be a doctor and be at the level that she is,
Right.
she would have never been there if she had to take maternity leave or like time off.
I
her
get
kid.
that. I get
Or
that.
even like,
But no, we're not talking about her. We're talking about like the guy.
yeah, is he happy?
I hope. I don't know. I guess so.
Is the child well brought up? Is the woman happy? Then why do I give a shit?
I don't really give a shit, but
Yeah,
I
you
just don't
do.
respect
What?
the guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think a guy should always work.
That's just because society has told you.
No,
The
I
guy's
just
gonna work and what, never see his kid and just die? What's the point?
yeah. Woman's supposed to raise the child.
Nah, disagree.
Yeah. All right.
100% disagree.
Okay.
I think a father is very, very important in a child's life.
Why?
Because a father will give you, like, okay, so for example, for a guy, right?
Uh huh.
Let's talk from a son's perspective, because that'll probably be an easier thing to
Sure.
talk
Yeah.
about.
Yeah. I mean, I can't really talk from a daughter's perspective.
Well, I mean, whatever.
We can imagine.
Make us do,
Okay.
yeah. But obviously, I won't be as informed. But like, a father, like a boy, will obviously have things that he wants to do with his dad. You know the famous thing in movies like
Okay.
play
Right.
catch,
Okay.
right?
Sure.
Like with a mom, obviously, it's different
Sure.
relationship,
Right.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And a guy can talk about things with his mom that he can with his father, like about girls and about growing
When was the
up.
last time you talked to your dad about girls?
Well, our life is completely different than
You're
what a
talking about
normal life
a
is
North
supposed to be.
American kid. No?
No.
Okay, so go on. Go
I'm
on with
talking
your
about
thing.
like anyone who's not fiercely Muslim. I'm talking about that
Okay,
family,
go on.
literally.
Okay.
So a guy will obviously be more open to admitting things to his dad than to his mom.
Yeah, but like,
And that would able to relate to what he's talking about, the kid.
so that's the only reason he used to stay back so he could play catch and.
No, so he could bring like the emotional intelligence that a kid needs
Okay.
and the guidance of a goddamn father in his life, because
No.
fathers are just not so relegated in society. They don't get the I don't want to say the respect, but like they're not
Yeah.
seen as
No,
an
no,
equal.
they're definitely not glorified. I get that. I
Which
do
is
get.
bullshit.
Yeah, yeah, I get
Completely
that. I
bullshit.
get that part, but I don't think he needs to be there all day, all night.
When a child is 1 or 2 or 3, yeah, man,
Nah.
it makes a
Why?
big difference. Those are the formative years, man.
1, 2, or 3, they don't even know what's going on. I would say 5 to 10, they have like a little bit of sense.
And 1, 2, 3 is like the subconscious. That's when it gets built. That's when the child's brain is getting built. That's when you learn the ABCs and the 1, 2, 3s, the basic building blocks of life.
But he's not gonna grow
He
up to
doesn't wake
hate.
up with the ABCs.
No doubt, but he's not gonna grow up to like hate men just because he hasn't seen his father for like 2, 3 years.
No, but he will probably be a bit more. I don't want to say feminine, but like he wouldn't know how to do things that his dad would be able to teach him, perhaps.
Like what?
Like fix a car or some shit. I don't know. I'm
Oh,
just
God,
saying
shut
stereotypical
up.
thing.
Talking
Who-
out of your ass.
I never do that. I'm just telling you how it's supposed to be versus how it is.
What do you mean how it is?
Well, how it is like everybody goes to work, kid is in daycare, who cares?
Yeah.
Or somebody will drop them to school, somebody
Right.
else will pick them up.
But what would be okay? I think
If
we're
you
just
don't need the
giving
money,
kids too
no,
much
if
attention.
you don't need the money,
Right, right.
then stay home, man. One of you stay home. Why not? If you don't need the money, 100%. Why
No.
else would you go to work if you don't need the money?
Okay, I see. Logically, it makes sense. I get that.
Yeah. Then
But
why are you arguing then?
because it's just gay.
That is not even the definition of gay.
I get that.
You're just being a cop out because you have nothing else to argue right now. You're like,
No.
it's gay. No.
Okay, okay. Like I said, I told you logically it makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Then how else is something supposed to make sense if not logically?
Okay, like if I was like a woman, I just wouldn't be attracted to a guy
Really?
that just stayed home. Yeah. Hell
Why the
yeah.
hell are girls attracted to you right now then? You don't do shit.
I fucking work my ass off,
No,
man.
you
see
don't.
my car right there? God damn, this thing's taking so many
You're like
beatings.
gathering up the toonies and the
This-
loonies from your
this-
thong or something.
This thing is like Roy Jones Jr.
Oh,
still fighting.
dear. Oh dear.
Trying to make a
God.
living.
I'm like, let me just attack him for a minute.
Anderson Silva after 2 broken legs, man.
Okay, back to the movie. In the movie, I don't think there were any house husbands. I don't think so.
Well, that guy was such a pussy.
Oh dear.
The dude. No guy ever wears. No guy would ever do that. First off, the picture of like guy. Okay, I guess they were doing it for like a comedy
The what?
angle where they just sit around, drink wine.
I like wine. What's the problem with
I
wine
get
now?
it, but like I wouldn't drink it with like 7 of my buddies.
Yeah, they were doing it. They were overdoing
Yeah,
it.
they were doing it for
obviously.
the comedy purpose. I
Yeah.
get that. That's fine.
Written by a woman.
But the second part, like with like him wearing a diaper, that was just dumb. That wasn't even funny.
Yeah, so set the scene now, right? So why was he wearing a diaper then? Tell me.
Well, because he was trying to get to the girl as fast as possible.
Right, so the girl was in a different state.
Yeah, yeah.
And he was paranoid that the girl might cheat on him.
Right,
So what
right.
he did was, another guy, Bo Burnham in this case, great stand-up by the way. He told
Yeah, he's
the
not gonna listen to this podcast, but go on.
no, I just like him. I want to give him a shout. I like him. I like the guy. I think he's probably one of the probably
Hey,
the
Hadi
most
Jafri, I want to give him a shout out
probably
on your
the most original
on
stand-up there is.
you're
The
not even
most
on
original.
barely on Facebook and Instagram.
I know I'm nowhere, but like he will send you the DM and then you will tell me, right?
Alright, cool.
So he told the guy that rather than stopping for gas
Right,
or
right.
pulling over to go to the washroom,
Right, right. We're assuming people have watched the movie.
yeah,
So
you are assuming that.
Yeah, yeah. I'm assuming.
I'm
yeah,
just
yeah.
saying.
Okay, I see. Okay, but go on.
And then rather than go to the washroom and spend 10 minutes going to the washroom, he
Right.
just wore a diaper so he could just basically relieve himself while driving
Right.
and save that sweet, sweet 10-minute action and get to the other state.
Which he
on
did
time.
not either, because
So
he
what a
had to like
waste.
stop there for money, and he almost had to give a blowjob.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah.
That was so stupid. That scene
Yeah,
so
that was
stupid.
just. I mean, the comedy was so bad. Like,
What do you think about Scarlett Johansson's short hair?
I don't mind Scarlett Johansson. She's a good actress, but
Oh, what'd you like her in?
what did I like her in? I don't know. I mean, she's alright. She could.
No,
she,
no, you said she's a good actress.
Right, right. But a good
What did you
actress
like
can
her
be
in?
replaced with any other good actress.
No, then
There's not one that like specifically like
well, when you
stands
say
out.
somebody's a good actress, then you're saying that you like her acting. So what did you like her acting in?
In that movie.
Oh, Hassan, you just say shit.
Or the other one, man, the one in Justice League or
Nope.
whatever that was. Justice League.
No, no, man, she's not in that. Justice
That
League
one,
literally
man.
came out like last week.
Not Justice League. The one with all the other guys, man. She was
The
in there.
Avengers? Is that what you mean?
Avengers.
You liked her in the Avengers.
Yeah, she wasn't bad. She wasn't bad.
That's not even her movie though. She's like just
I
in
mean,
there.
yeah, that's what it is. Like,
So you haven't seen any of her performances that are supposed to be good,
but
basically.
I don't really give a shit about acting, to be honest.
Then why are you watching movies?
Cause for entertainment, it's
Yeah,
like a
but
story
good
and whatnot.
acting makes a lot of difference.
A little bit. I don't
Oh,
think it
big
makes that
time.
much of a difference.
In this movie, you didn't like any of the acting. That's why you hated the movie. If there were good actors who were
No,
funny, the
no,
movie
no,
would
no,
have
no,
sold.
no, no, no. I hated the movie because the story was stupid, the comedy was bad. That's why I hated
No,
the
but it
movie.
was a better actor. They probably would have been able to sold the bad lines better, maybe.
Yeah, but a bad line is a bad line. It doesn't matter how you say
No,
it.
that's like saying like a stand-up, right?
Right.
Sometimes a stand-up comedian writes bad
Right.
jokes, but the
Okay.
delivery sells it.
No doubt. But at the end of the day, if it's a shitty line, it's a shitty line.
No.
Sooner or later, people
What do
would
you mean
catch
sooner
up.
or later? People are like,
Okay, maybe they laugh for
people-
like one or two, but sooner or later people will catch up to it.
What do you mean by sooner or later? People are not looking back on this movie 50 years down the line, analyzing it in a philosophy
No,
class.
but I'm just saying like you might get one or two lines going, one or two jokes or whatever, and third, fourth, they'll be like, this dude is dumb as shit. Fuck
Yeah,
this
but why are
guy.
you watching the same guy 4 different stand-up specials then? Like, what do you mean? Oh, in the
I'm
same
not.
special, you mean the fourth joke will not land?
Fourth, and afterwards. Four
Okay.
and about yeah afterwards.
Like Bad Moms is a good movie with all. Like, what's like a funny movie you've seen where the main protagonist was a woman?
Shit.
I mean, that's what I'm trying to see. Like,
Oh,
what's
I
your
see.
benchmark then? If you've never seen anything, right? Then I don't know.
Never other
Like, what's
woman
a
movie.
woman or like a few like the leads were female basically.
These were female.
Like, I can think of a couple right now. Let me know if you saw these. Have you seen Bridesmaids?
If I think have seen it, but I don't remember exactly.
No, that was pretty funny. I thought. I
Okay.
thought all those actors were all better actors than these ones.
And I think it was a better story too.
Man, the story it's just a story.
Right.
It's not some great original storyline.
Okay, but it was written better too.
Okay, all it was, in my opinion,
Okay.
The pacing was better.
Okay.
Like, it wasn't boring. The
Okay.
pacing was better. The acting was better.
Okay.
And I guess not the story was better, but just the way it was made was better, I suppose. Because storyline was basically like,
You already know what's gonna happen.
yeah, some
Yeah.
girls are basically going on a bride, like taking the bride out on a bride.
Right, right.
What's it called? Like
Bride party, bachelorette party.
Bachelorette party or
Right.
something. Yeah. And that's it. There's nothing. And then they basically get into hijinks and
Mhm.
adventure,
Right.
which I thought was pretty good. Bridesmaids.
I don't
Have you seen
remember.
The Heat? Sandra Bullock.
No, I have
and
not.
that's a good movie.
It is?
That's really
Okay.
funny. Yeah.
I see.
There's a movie called Bachelorette.
Uh huh.
It's with Kirsten Dunst and a couple other girls. Yeah, these ones. Pitch Perfect, not really a comedy, but that's not
Okay.
bad either.
Do you really think acting makes a big difference in a movie?
Oh, acting is all that makes a big difference in the movie, man. Because the storyline is a storyline. All the storylines are pretty much all taken by now. Like, what
No,
are you
no.
gonna
Okay.
do?
Between
Boy meets girl. You
a
know what I
good
mean?
actor and a great actor, I think
Oh
you,
yeah,
you
yeah.
can replace a good actor with a great actor, and
Okay.
the movie will remain the same.
I disagree.
Why do you say that?
Like for example, if
If Jamie Foxx got replaced by Will Smith in some of the movies,
okay, at that point it depends what the role is.
let's
If
say
it's
in
more like a
Ali.
comedic role, Ali Jamie Foxx would probably have. Ali's kind
I,
of weird, man, because you need to look like Muhammad Ali a little bit too. I
no,
thought
no,
Will Smith is
let's
probably the only
no,
person who
no, but
looks
let's
like him.
forget about the looks, just the acting.
Okay, before I even say that, who do you
Okay,
think is the better actor? Then that's what it comes to, right? Your personal
sure.
preference now. Because
Jamie
there's no,
Foxx.
you think Jamie Foxx is a better
Yeah.
actor? Okay, I agree.
Uh huh.
But majority of the people probably say Will Smith
Okay.
because he's just more likable.
Right, right. He's more like well, and he's been, I think, like he's just perceived as higher, better
Yeah,
actor.
because there's no such thing as objectively, like scientifically, this guy's a better actor. It's
Right,
just
right,
who do you think is a better actor?
right. Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. It's your opinion, kind of
exactly.
thing.
So if it's like a more like of a comedic role, maybe I think Jamie Foxx would probably be better than Will Smith. But if it's more of like a how do I say this? Like a more action
Ali.
oriented. Ali's not really action. It's a biography. It's a boxing movie. It's not action. Like I'm thinking of something like Bad Boys or some shit like that.
I think Bad Boys. Well,
It's
Bad Boys he
action.
was comedy kind of thing too. I think James Fox would like
No,
be way more replaceable than like James Fox can replace him. Will
in
Smith.
Bad Boys,
Oh yeah.
I don't think so. In my opinion.
Okay, cool.
That's what I mean. I mean different
Right,
thing.
right.
But Jamie Foxx, like, have you seen Django Unchained?
Yeah.
So Will Smith was
Oh,
supposed
he
to
will
be.
not be able
He
to
was
do it.
supposed to be
Oh, I
Jamie
see.
Foxx. You
Right,
know that,
right.
right?
Yeah, I
So
did not know that.
Quentin Tarantino, he
Okay.
wrote the movie with Will Smith in his mind. Like when he was writing the story, he's
Oh,
like,
okay.
I want Will Smith because he wanted Will Smith to do a character that is very different from his usual roles.
Right, right.
Because Will Smith doesn't do these
Yeah,
kind of roles
yeah.
where the N word is being dropped all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he showed the script to Will Smith, and Will Smith's like, I don't want to do it because I want to be the sole actor in all my movies. I want to be the
Oh,
main guy.
I see.
Because that movie had Leonardo DiCaprio, it had
A
Christopher
few other ones.
Waltz, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And then Jamie Foxx was the last minute replacement, and I thought he did a pretty goddamn
Yeah,
good
yeah,
job,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Will Smith, like, have you seen what's his name? Yeah, Hitch. Jamie Foxx couldn't do that
Yes.
role.
I think he could have.
Oh, I disagree. I thought that
Really?
role was like Will Smith because that's like all he does. He's so charming in that movie. He's supposed to be like what dating coach or something, right?
Yeah, he's a dating coach. Yeah.
I can't see Jamie Foxx
You
being
can't?
such a smooth,
Really?
charming dating coach. It's just very. What's the word
I
I'm looking
think
for? The swagger, I suppose.
I don't think it's the swagger. I think he's comes across as a person you take more seriously.
Will
Will
Smith?
Smith, yeah, than Jamie
How, why
Foxx.
do you say that?
I don't know, cause Jamie Foxx like has always been like a joking kind of guy in my head.
Well, Jamie Foxx was, he started in stand-up
Stand up,
comedy,
yeah, stand up,
so
yeah.
he is a legitimate comedian.
Comedian, yeah.
It's like basically Chris Rock doing some movies or something. Like Jamie Foxx
Yeah.
was a Chris Rock
Right, right.
starting out,
Yeah,
right? And
okay.
Jamie Foxx was on that show in Living Color back in the
Right,
day,
right, right.
which is so he's just done stand-up comedy and he has done skit comedy
Mhm.
and he has done like hosting comedy roasts and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
He's, I think Jamie Foxx is probably one of the most talented artists in
No
Hollywood.
doubt.
He can sing, he can rap.
He's not gonna listen to this podcast.
No, I'm just giving
Oh,
you
okay.
I'm just saying, right?
Got you.
Like Will Smith, obviously he's a rapper too. He started in
Yeah.
Fresh Prince of Bel Air, right? They
Yeah,
both
that
have
is
very
true.
similar, like, I think, skill sets.
Yes.
And then just comes to which one do you like more? Will Smith, because he's been around longer, he's been in bigger movies.
No, but the question where it started off was replaceability.
Okay, what about, let's say, like, like Adam Sandler?
Uh-huh.
If you replace the Adam Sandler movie with,
Kevin James?
yeah, it'll probably be worse off. That's what I mean, right?
No, I don't think so.
Who's a funnier guy than Adam Sandler? I'm thinking of, like Adam Sandler, you replace him with like Jim Carrey 10 years ago.
Right.
I think
Jim Carrey would, like, I don't
they
know.
might have made it better, maybe.
Could be. Could be. Or that's what I'm saying. Like I don't think it matters at that level. Like if you replace it with Kevin James, like it's just like they both are at a certain
Oh,
level.
I find Kevin James annoying as shit.
Okay,
He-
David Spade.
Even more annoying. That whole crew I find annoying. But I've seen Grown Ups, Grown Ups 2, Grown Ups 3. I'm part of the problem.
Oh, there is 3?
I'm
I haven't
part of
seen
the
3.
problem.
Okay.
And Chris Rock just like shows up, like cashes his paycheck and just goes home pretty much in those
Yeah. He bought him
movies. A car or something.
yeah, yeah,
What-
for his
what-
birthday.
What kind of car was it? Like Lexus? I wanna say?
Maserati.
Who bought who?
Adam Sandler. He's
Apparently,
like,
Adam Sandler is supposed to be one of the nicest guys.
I don't know.
He like all his movies he employs his friends. They're just hanging out.
Oh yeah, true,
right?
true. Well,
Chris Rock, Kevin James,
yeah,
David
yeah,
Spade.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
In all his movies.
yeah. I mean, it's just more fun that way, I suppose.
Yeah, but you're not. You're hanging out with your friends for like 100 million, and you're just like throwing it away like whatever.
Yeah.
It's a really respectable thing to do, man. Like Adam Sandler could literally take anybody in his movies,
He
and he
could.
always takes the same people.
I guess he has fun with them. And
Yeah.
they're good too.
I mean, David Spade. You can replace him with like me
Yeah,
probably.
yeah. Okay,
I can
no.
do a better job
No,
with
you
David
cannot.
Spade in Corona.
You can't do
You
three.
heard
You
it here
can't.
first.
You can't do one line. You had to say. What did you have to say? You had to say why.
That is racist or something, right? In your
Hey,
YouTube thing.
stop it, man, or something like this. Hey, man, that's racist. That's
Yeah.
what you had to say.
I
And
did
it
like
took at
5
least
takes.
no more than 5.
I got nervous, man. It was a public street. There was no studio lot. There was no like.
I said action quite a few times.
And I started laughing because I'm like standing in the middle of the road in a dress shirt because I'm after work, and you're like, "Yo, say this line," and you set up a camera.
Right.
Yo.
That's how a scene goes.
Yeah, but I didn't like. I
Let me
didn't
be
realize it
you.
was
That's
so
how a scene
important.
goes. Let me be you.
I don't know why you're moving your
Moron.
head
'Cause
so
that's
much.
you-
There's no video. There's no video here. They can't see you.
I'll put it up online. I'll just put that clip
What clip?
from that thing from the skit.
Oh, you're gonna do one of these?
I could if
Yeah,
I
but I
wanted
didn't
to.
like shake my head or anything.
I mean, I'm just saying now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, forget it. But all right. I guess that was it. Anything else you want to add?
When are you finding an engineering job, Hassan?
I don't
For your
even know.
fans, let them know.
Hey guys, support me. Okay, bye.